Hey KTs, and welcome back to the mother freaking channel. Before we get into the video, I do want to go ahead and tell you guys that we are doing a fundraiser. We are doing a back to school backpack drive in our local community, so we need all the help we can get. We definitely appreciate the cash donations or the supplies donations. Go ahead and look at the flyer, and I also will leave the link down below. So stay tuned, and thank you for all of those who supporting us, donating to us, and all that jazz. Let's get right into it. Hey y'all, welcome back to KBT, and if you don't know what that means keyboard talk. And we want to thank you for tuning in.
Yes,
y'all. So we're just going to address the elephant in the room. We haven't been recording ourselves because our schedules are that busy.
Yep.
So we're still giving out content, but in a different way.
Exactly.
So y'all just stay down till we come up. Okay, now that that's out of the way. Okay, so on today's topic of the keyboard talking, we're gonna be addressing Nipsey. So let's have a moment of silence for that, y'all. So that hurt.
That really did hurt the community. That took us by
that was that hurt me. I'm not even gonna sit here and cap. I cried a little bit. I went on somebody's page, and I know he had got shot because the messy shade room posted him.
Of course, they showed the video of him getting. That really had me
But I didn't know he died until I went to some artist page and he had already put the RIP. Y'all, that really hurt because that man ain't do nothing. He was just an upstanding man in the community, in his life, and to see him just get taken. My thing is, we all gotta go, but the way he went is just, I feel like what made it worse than anything, because we all gotta
die someday. You never know when, but dang, he was one who always stayed from the limelight. He was never really under the radar, not a clout chaser or anything like that. He was one who actually gave back to his community, and he didn't want, it wasn't like he was begging for the recognition, oh, I did this, so let me post it. Oh, I did this. He was actually making moves for his community, giving back in his community. Silently. It's not one of them rappers that go and be like, oh yeah, when I come up, I'm gonna make sure my community good. He actually made sure his community was good, because them rappers be like, yeah, I'm gonna go back. But this is the very reason why they don't go back, because you have people in your own community who are hating on you. They get mad because they not in your position, even though you're trying to help them. They don't see it as enough. So what do they do out of jealousy? They knock you off.
And the sad part is, even though he died that way, he was still doing good. He was taking his friend to his store, because his friend just got out of jail, to get him some clothes so he can go see his family.
And usually he always brings his secure with him, but supposedly that day he told him, nah, I'm good, I'm just gonna go meet up with one of my homies who just came out of prison, help him out.
I should be fine.
I should be good.
That's why, y'all, ladies and gentlemen, that's why I try not to leave the house with just no type of mace or anything, because you just, honestly, the world's very crazy. And I know people be like, but you don't need no weapon. Look, you just never know. We literally are living in a dangerous time, but let this moment in our society show you guys that y'all can give back at any level, no matter who you are. You don't have to be a celebrity with all the money. There's resources that you can tap into or reach out and help your community, whether it's that starting a conversation with your neighbor. I mean, a lot of the times we be wanting to help people, but y'all, let me tell you something. People do not want to tell you what's going on in their lives, but if you start a conversation, people will start to get to know you and then start being vulnerable with you. But if you've never talked to these people, how you expect for somebody to know you want to help them if they don't even know what you're doing? Because I'm pretty sure y'all don't even talk to y'all neighbors like that. Y'all may see your neighbor at the mailbox and give a little wave, hey, and Christmas come around, Merry Christmas, if you Happy New Year. But I'm telling y'all, start a conversation, see what's available, research what's around you, because you do not have to have a whole bunch of money to help your community.
Or you can even volunteer.
Volunteer your local park, feed the homeless,
get involved with kids, just different stuff that you could do. I was actually looking into that to start going to Camilla's house or something, volunteering to feed the homeless. It's just if you live in this world, you only have one life. So why not do the things you can do that you're capable of? Like, sometimes we get so caught up in our own lives, like me.
Yeah.
I gotta take care of this, I have to do this, I have to do that. Sometimes you gotta step back and actually look around
Look at the bigger picture.
Look at the bigger picture. It's not, at the end of the day, yeah, okay, so what? You did all of this for yourself, but it feels better when you actually give back, help others. Like, that's the main purpose. Like, we need to be one, help each other. If you have this resource and you can actually help someone else with it, give them that information. Nipsey was one to do that. He gave so many people knowledge on how to invest your money, how to do this in your community, how to give back.
Be your own boss.
Be your own boss. He owned the own masters to his music, so every time anyone plays a song of his, that money's going straight to his family. That whole Marathon clothing store, that's him and his families. All of that goes to him.
So yeah, y'all, don't take this opportunity lightly, because I know like a lot of people be like saying, oh, I don't know how to give back. But like, for example, if you cut hair, you're what do you call it, a barber. There you can do like back to school haircuts for the kids for free, or select a number amount of kids hairs that you want to do for free, or go to your local school and do what you can. But I feel like that'd be the problem with people. Like, people have a talent, but they just don't know how to use it to give back and to utilize it. Because y'all, as much as you want to look out for yourself, and people be like, yeah, when I get on, I'm just gonna look out for the people who put me on. Y'all gotta be aware that if you're able to give an opportunity to someone, give it, because not everyone is going to be able to have the same opportunities as you did. Whether it's you having a good family life, whether it's you being well off with money, or just having ambition. Some people just have certain setbacks that's going to set them back. And if you can just show them, or just give them that experience of what life could be like, maybe they'll want more. Maybe they'll grind out more, or give them that push to be like, you know what, I can't be up here and sell drugs, because there's only two options for me. Either I'm going to jail, or I'm gonna die. You live by the gun, you're gonna die by the gun. So let that be an example, and like really like meditate on that, and learn, just like better yourself. Like really figure out about bettering yourself, y'all, because people are dying, and it's not young, old people, it's young people dying.
And this what has to do as well with mental health. This all goes back to mental health. Because I'm not just going to go up and kill anybody, like, no matter how mad, how jealous, how whatever. You need to deal with that yourself. There are services for free that you can do and get yourself evaluated. Just go and vent. Tell them how you're feeling, what's going on. But you don't have to go route automatically and kill somebody off. Now you got someone who was a brother, a father, a son, and much more to other people. Gone.
Just gone.
For recklessness, for jealousy, for stupidness. And now you in jail. For what?
For what?
So now you lost 2 lives at that point, because your life is gone and another person's in the ground.
And let's be honest, y'all, it's gonna come a time I don't want to say it, but we gonna see that man on the news where a correction officer looked a blind eye, and that man may pass away. We all know Nipsey was, a former gangbanger, and they are well and alive in them jails. So somebody gonna look to the blind, and that man gonna get hurt up in there. So that's another thing too. Like, that man could have reached out to Nipsey on a grown man level and would have been like, I did this in my life, but I'm trying to change, and I know you can put me in a position to change myself. But he just really approached him on some real fugazi type stuff, just jealousy. Like, that amount of shots for him to kick that man was already gone, and he like kicked that man. Y'all, that's disgusting. That's just disheartening. Like, to know, like, it didn't take that many shots, nor should he have gotten a gun and did that to that man, because he was really a truly inspiration. But it take losing Nipsey for the world to be like, dang, like, this inspired me to do this and that. But it shouldn't always take a death of someone, because by then it's too late. So
and don't make this a temporary thing, because some people are like, I'm gonna change, I'm gonna do this, do that, and then a month passed by and it's just
back to the same thing.
Like, no,
like, really take
once
this.
you take the time and make that change, y'all, like, and we actually be one. Unfortunately, it's sad, but the black community, we're the community that's not actually unified.
Yeah, can't get it together for some reason. White people know how to
stay together, help each other, do this and that. Hispanics know how to stay together, do like
Asian culture.
They're one for all for one. But when it comes to us, for whatever reason, we just can't get it together. You see someone coming up, yeah, you may be happy for them, but the other person,
they like, dang,
just like, oh, so she don't know how to act, she done came up, blah, blah, she got little money, blah, blah. Like, no,
that's what you're thinking.
That's where it's already, your mindset's already messed up there.
It be the mindset.
Instead of being happy for someone, you envious of them.
Yeah, hating on the low, y'all. It's something that I'll
that
never
person
understand.
could be the one to help you get to where you want to get to. If you just went up to them and be like, how'd you do it?
Yeah, I need some help.
I need help.
That's another thing. Real. People don't like asking for help. That's another thing, y'all.
Too much pride.
Yeah, y'all need help.
We're prideful.
Hey, yeah.
We got too much pride. You've been going through everything.
Yeah.
But you act like you good. Like, don't put on. Like, if you going through it and you need to talk to somebody,
you need to talk to somebody, y'all, because it's getting serious out here. And there's so many. The fact that some people just don't understand. Like, some of y'all may know, but it's so many resources available out there.
Really?
It's so many resources available.
If you have insurance, you can go to therapy.
Yeah.
If you have health insurance, you can go to therapy. If you don't have health insurance, I'm pretty sure what you can apply for, was it Medicaid, Medicare?
I think
you let
Medicaid.
them know and see if you get approved.
There's hotlines for you to talk to people for the free text. Even texting now, you can text them.
I'm suicidal. I'm this.
Yeah, they'll text you back or they'll call you.
They will communicate with you. If you go to college, you have counselors
for free.
They have so many different clubs for this, that. Get involved. If you feel yourself getting to that point, you need to find that help.
Yeah. But y'all, we're going to switch off from this topic, but it's very sad, but don't let this be a temporary thing for any one of you. Like, let this be like a lifelong lesson, because we was around when Biggie and Tupac passed away, but we were just so young, y'all. We couldn't understand or like see the bigger picture. But losing Nipsey was like seeing like a Tupac or Biggie death, like back in the day. 33. It was just like so surreal.
33.
So, and
his name was it God Will Rise.
Oh.
Hermes means God will rise. He died at 33. Jesus died at 33. Who knows? There's different theories.
Yeah, y'all know everyone.
But maybe he could have been an angel sent from above, just to show us, just to show us this is what we need to do. We need to be one. And the fact that he can get all those 48 different gangs in Los Angeles to come together and not kill, not do anything, and just be one and just actually stand up for Nipsey, because that's what he's wanted at the end. That's crazy. That means we could do this. We could do it without any of that violence and stuff.
It just started with a TLC, tender love and care.
Yeah.
People gotta stop being prideful and really say what's on their mind.
Yeah.
Speaking, when you bring up Nipsey, now we all know Kodak, y'all, he going through a lot himself. I'm not even gonna sit here and try to say like, oh, that's an excuse, but y'all know Kodak has always been in the news, whether good and bad.
Yeah.
But lately Kodak been doing some fugazi things, and
maybe he need help himself.
Hey, Kodak been in the streets too. Miami, rough. Okay. I know he from Broward, but it's rough down here, y'all. Yeah. If you can make it here, you can move anywhere. Let me tell you that, because people in Miami don't give out no handouts. I'm telling you, when it comes to certain stuff,
Miami people the rudest.
When it comes to Miami, popularity is what's gonna get you far. If you're not popular, people are not gonna buy from you. Let me tell you that they're not gonna buy from you. They're not gonna support you. They're not gonna do nothing for you. It's really about popularity down here.
Yeah,
and
unfortunately.
But y'all, when it comes to Kodak, as much as everybody wanna, I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's my generation or the people before me. I really do think something's going on for y'all to sit here and say that's not disrespectful or we're being too sensitive. That is highly disrespectful for what he said. That man just passed away.
Even a full month? Yeah.
It was like a couple days. Kodak, like, I'm gonna give her a couple years, to get over, bro. Y'all, that's highly disrespectful. Not only was it inappropriate in the moment, because it's cool and stuff when you be saying that to your friends, they be like, ha ha, but you did it on live to see. You put in all eyes on you to judge you, but I really thought that was really disrespectful for him to say. Because even if I was married, like, bro, like, chill, bro. Like,
his friend said that. He's like, bro, no, he just
like,
passed.
no,
bro,
you don't do that.
And he's like, I don't care. I'm just saying, like,
no.
Like, I'm gonna show the man I can be, you know.
Yeah, and I understand that Kodak did, you know, give recognition to Nipsey Hussle. Was like, you know, he helped me, blah 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 blah. But y'all, that was highly disrespectful. Yeah. I felt though. Y'all leave us a comment down below. Y'all let us know how y'all feel. But I felt that was so disrespectful.
That was definitely out of place. Real disrespectful. Real rude. And he should have been mindful of what he was saying. And then not only that, he's someone who's up there himself. Like, you say the wrong thing, someone who's grieving for Nipsey, who's already pissed off that he's dead, can come for you next. And unfortunately, we live in a screwed up world who
literally
does that.
People don't like what you say, they come back, get a gun and kill you.
Like, oh, and he was saying, I'm in Georgia right now, when him and T.I. was getting into it. Hello, you in Georgia right now? You got a fan right now who's ready to go hurt.
People be finding you with your IUP address. People be looking at your live too long. They figure out where you at, the location. Look at the shade room. They'll just show a headboard. Oh, they're at the Hilton and on this floor. Y'all got to be careful what y'all say, because there's a perfect example. Like, what is it called? Not everything is meant to know. Like, it's something like witty that they tell you, like some things are better left unsaid. And that was one of the times where Kodak should have did that. That should have been
kept that in his head.
Yeah, that was a mental note that came off in his head. Like, dang, I want to get on in London. Son, don't say that. So
you should have kept that.
That's what I noticed. I noticed there's been some controversy on that. Like, people saying like, oh no, y'all just being too sensitive. Kodak can really say what he want to. No. That's highly disrespectful. And had it been Nipsey Hussle would have still been alive and he would have said some junk like that, it would have been a serious problem. Because Nipsey Hussle do not play the disrespect.
Especially about her.
So I feel like if you were the type, if you couldn't say it to that man's face when he was alive, you shouldn't feel comfortable saying that he gone. Because if you didn't want to say it then, you shouldn't be saying it now. Because had it been that man was still alive and Kodak would have said that, who knows what would have happened. But we know Kodak would have had to apologize, and it would have been a better apology than what he did, talking about some, oh well, you know, rest in peace to bro.
I still mean what I say.
Yeah, like,
I'm like, no, you that's a half apology at this point.
It's just like no. So y'all got to be mindful of that. Like, celebrities and situations like this, it be exposing them for the worst. Like, I know they be saying like, you know, see them as a person, but I don't like seeing them as a person, because then you find out that they weird. They be on some weird stuff. When you be listening to their music, you be like, hey, I'm in the club bopping with my then you see them you hear them talk, and it don't be adding up with what they rapping and how they talk. Like J. Cole, that's honestly a human being that I can probably mess with in person. I can have a conversation with him. His music is dope, and he seems like a genuine person. Now Cardi B, I don't feel like I can have a conversation with Cardi B because like her morals and like what she be, I'm sorry, but whoever is her public relations, they be having Cardi out here looking real stupid with the stuff she be saying, and she's influencing a lot of women, a lot of men, and a lot of little kids on some stuff that we no. I'm sorry. So like, as much as people be like, oh, just see them as a person and then fall in love with their music. No, I'm trying to see that person behind that music, because I don't feel like I should be supporting you for your music, but then this is your views and stuff, because I don't want to be giving money to you like that. Like,
but that's why, like, if you sometimes it be the labels that make them act a certain way and change their ways, but like you said, like how J. Cole is, the way he is in his music, the way he is off his music as a person, you could tell, you could just see off how he does interviews. It's authentic. And he barely does interviews, but that one interview he did when the whole Lil Pump thing came out, he did it with, what's her name, Angie Martinez or whatever her name is. And you could tell, like, he's just like a real cool dude, like human being, and he's real low key, and it's just to himself.
That's what I like, but that's what I started noticing now. Like, as much as I like their music, I be wanting to see them as a person, because what you really talking about, because they be promoting something, and then when you hear their interviews, they be going real left. And Cardi B is the only one I can think of, because like, y'all be hearing Cardi B interviews. Sometimes Cardi B be sounding like a real child, and Cardi B like older than me. Like I think Cardi B like what 26. I'm 23, and I don't even be sounding like that. So I be looking at Cardi like, wow, like you not probably somebody I probably rock with. I love your music. I'm cool that you made it out. You made a name for yourself. But like Cardi B be on some. You be hearing her talk. I be like, wow, they got Cardi B out here really sounding ignorant. And people like don't, and it don't be approving it either, too. Carisha, you know, she from Miami. There's a lot of people that think like Carisha and JT that's from Miami. So to me, that's familiarity to me. That's like familiar stuff.
Now that they're up there, they have to
even them like they gotta speak a certain way, move a certain way, because when you have that stature, whether you want to believe it or not, there's people watching you, and you do have to move differently, and you do have to be careful with what you're saying and doing, even though people may not want the responsibility of being a role model, but the younger generation is looking up to them, and that's the only thing that they see.
They try to do what you do,
so they try to do what you do, and that whole do as I say, don't do what you see me, it's not working, because people are doing drugs at a younger age. The opiate addiction in this country is just ridiculous, and a lot of these young rappers now are popping pills. They are dying. They are doing grown folk stuff. Come on, like we shouldn't even have 13-14-year-olds talking about popping pills when they're speaking to that same demographic of popping pills. That's grown people business. Why are you even promoting that? And the fact that we think it's cool and okay for our kids to be listening to that, it's not. And that's coming from a loving standpoint. You know, the music be sounding good, but would I want my child popping pills? I have nieces, I have nephews. Do I want them popping pills? Do I want them to think this is okay because they see a celebrity doing it? No.
Or singing, rapping about it. It's like, oh, that sounds cool. Like, no, it's not.
No,
cool.
Man. Y'all need to be careful what you say in your speech, because it's life in our mouth. The things that you say surely do be manifesting. So you got to be careful what you be saying. So these rappers be saying all that stuff, you be saying all that stuff, then things in your life be starting to, you know, come together. You be like, maybe I shouldn't have said, maybe you shouldn't.
Right. And the thing is, even if you take it to social media and stuff, that's the worst.
Oh yeah.
You talk that recklessness, this, that, whatever, and then let's say you become big money, like how the whole Cardi thing happened. Now they pulling up dirt on you.
Yeah, I just really dislike that. Tweets from years ago.
2018. I mean, like years
ago,
and they just like, oh, so and so tweeted this back on this date saying this and this, and now you're saying, oh no, I didn't mean that. Now you gotta explain yourself.
Yeah, explain to yourself.
Like, oh, my mindset then was different than how it is now. Now you got people rocky about you like, oh well, you was going so hard for this, but back then you was talking about this. So it's kind of like just be mindful what you do, what you say,
what you saying,
whatever.
And don't forget, you can delete it. But you know, if you become like a big celebrity, people be going back. I'm not gonna front with y'all. I had to delete some of my tweets on Twitter. Yeah, I did. Yes, I did. I mean, if I blow, well, not even if, when I blow up, y'all go through my tweets. Y'all gonna pull that stuff up. It is what it is. I said what I said. You can't judge me from all the way back then.
Right.
I said it. It is what it is. We're going to be moving forward. That's just a little glimpse of my life back then in that time. But I went through some of my tweets and deleted it because I know people going to be like, wow, look at her. Hey, man, we all make mistakes. And I never did say I was perfect. I said they in there. Y'all just went and found it. Now we sitting here, and I'm the type, I won't even explain nothing. I'm going to let you come up with your own explanation. Look, hey, man.
You going to think what you think at the end of the day.
You going to think what you think anyway. I can come out with a whole apology. Look, it is what it is. You either gonna rock with me or you not. My actions gonna speak louder than my words. So rock with me or bye. All right, y'all. So this was Keyboard Talk. Yeah, because it's at 23. So we did. So yeah, y'all, this Keyboard Talk, this is the new format we're gonna be doing. Let us know how you like it. We're definitely gonna try to make it like more interactive, at least on the screen. So y'all bear with us as we get that stuff together. Don't forget to like, comment, and share.
Share, do all that good stuff.
Yeah.
Friend and a friend.
Tell a friend. Thank you. And be respectful to each other in the comments, because I know this is a very touchy situation that we just addressed. So like, please respect everyone's opinion on the keyboard talk, okay?
Yes.
So we will be back with another one. KBT.
Peace.
I love how we trying to make sure the camera see me. Peace.